What is up, everybody? The truth shall set you free. This video is about the community manager for Eutechnyx, as 3 days ago I posted on their forums about the NASCAR 2011, the game online summed up in one video. Now, bear with me here, this is not NASCAR the game 2011 because I can't get any gameplay. Simple. Just can't do it. It's impossible. This is Black Ops, and I'm going ham on some nub-tubbers right there. Boom. But back to the point. I posted in my thread that I had stated on the forum that the game has problems. Now, I was stating this in a non-trollish way. I wasn't trying to, be a dick or anything. But he proceeded to become very unprofessional and make his job look like a flop. Make him look like, he got the job because he probably knew some of the developers. Not a professional job, so he's not taking it seriously. He goes into the thread and states that the reason why, and I will quote unquote, it looks to me that the only problem of the video is you're driving, with a smiley face with a tongue out. Now, I took that in a way that, okay, he's kind of letting loose, he's not being professional, but he's just trying to be funny. People in the forum go on in my thread to say, what, are you kidding me, Ice? He's obviously showing you how unrealistic you guys' games are, and you're just, shrubbing it off. Kane Do 9 goes on to explain in very, very good detail. Props to you. If you have a YouTube channel, comment and I will put it in the annotation in the description section. You are a beast for stating this. Not only does he mention one point, he mentions 4 of them, which is very, very, very good. Actually, he states that back to flipping. Never knew a card could flip like that. The number 6 UPS card did that, never knew a car could flip over like how the UPS car did in this situation. It's telling me to brake when it's telling him to brake when he's in midair, as the video states. But blah blah blah. He goes on to name 4 good points. Well, there's many more though. So, and then more people in the thread go on. But the killer question is, people are attacking Ice, but not really attacking. They're like going to him full on, saying, "Are you kidding me, man? You never, really, blah blah blah. You never really take this serious." My friend Brady goes on to say a very great point, a very good point. I have to put this in in the description. I can't really read it right now, but he goes on to say exactly what we all have been saying over the last couple months. And then Ice does the dreaded thing, or pretty much the smart thing in his situation, because it's not going to get better. He goes on to say this, right, I'm closing this thread because people are taking what I said out of context. I put a smiley face with a tongue out to indicate I was kidding, but there is also some truth to it. You're never going to get... No, wait. Okay, so he says there's also some truth to it. Now, when he says truth to it, I'm thinking, wow, Ice, you're actually standing up for a game that needs, to be taken seriously. Maybe he's saying there's some truth to it. Maybe he's right. This game shouldn't be like that. Nope. He takes the low road. You're never going to get a game that acts exactly like real life. Not Forza, not GT5. Okay, I can see that. But then he says this, not any game. Now, let's go back. He also puts acts, not an exact replica of real life. He puts acts. Now, this would have been the correct way to say it. You're never going to get a game that is exactly like real life. But he puts acts, as in kinda acts like it, not a full 100% replica. Now, this is what he says once more. You're never going to get a game that acts exactly like real life. Not Forza, not GT5, and the killer, not any game. Now, I say, not any game that acts like real life? Really? Now you're really pulled the last straw, Ice. What about iRacing? What about Papyrus? Any game they've made? NASCAR 3, NASCAR 4, hell, NASCAR 98 kind of has that replica of real life. And then you go on to say, Forza and GT5 don't act exactly like real life. GT5 has some of the greatest looking graphics and cars, and that's acting like real life. Even if that's not the simulation, or the part he's describing, I don't think I go and play GT5 or Forza, and I can't get into a game. Obviously, this game's not going to act like real life. But not only do you go against every game ever made that actually deserves to be presented in that category of as close as you're going to get to real life as possible, I'm pretty sure when you laser scan a track, cars, and all, this, and come up with a tire model that is down to the T, iRacing, IE, and you say, no game acts like it. This is pitiful. I want you guys to just know this. I want you guys to know that if you support NASCAR the game 2011 and Eutechnyx, I want you to know on behalf of the community who is speaking for it. In the past, I may have not been a good, community speaker, but I do know my faults when I did it, and I think this guy is going right up the alley. Unfortunately, with his position, he is backed by a company that pays him to do this. He is paid to support a company, even through its faults and its problems. He looks past them and neglects them, even though he's stated many times that they are looking into the problem, that they've never actually said there is an official problem. I've tried to get ICE to say it, but he never does. They just says we're looking into the problem. He's never said this game has problems. He just states they're trying to fix them. Why can't you just say that the game has problems and agree with everybody? You always have an excuse for every problem. You just can't live up to the community manager position. The community manager is supposed to manage the community, talk to the community, and communicate with them as best as possible. But in fact, all you're doing is submitting all these lies and betraying the community because you want to look like you have a good reputation. Really, ICE, all you're doing is ruining your reputation. As far as it was, your ruined reputation started when you became the community manager and actually supported this company. This company doesn't worth to be. I wouldn't support another $60. The NASCAR 2012, the game, whatever. I will never buy another Eutechnyx game until they prove to me that they can make an efficient game and listen to the community in an efficient way to which that will help the game be better. And I don't know, how about you beta test without making us pay $60? I mean, this has kind of turned into a rant, but really, this is all for you guys. I'm not going to scurry off the road that is very, very shallow as far as bad to good. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you really want to have a good reputation, you need to come out and admit your faults. All the problems that are being shown to you in very real time, you should agree with them. You should be like, yes, we understand your problems. We are trying to fix them. No, you need to hide behind all the developers and say, oh, we're working towards it. We'll give you a concrete explanation when we have one. Not trying to make the same problem as patch 2. You know what I think you guys did for patch 2? You simply went to the bar, maybe had some drinking games, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then without, 2 months ago, you thought, hell, we should probably put some work into this. Promised and lies and all this. How could you support a company? This is my rant. I'm sorry I had to waste your guys' time, 7 minutes. But I hope the truth is shown.